guys, okay, so as usual I'm back to doing my monthly favorites and it's time for February favorites. Now this time I have a bunch of things laid out in front of me. So before we dive into this list, let me just tell you that my most favorite thing about February has been February itself. It has been a great month, touch wood, alhamdulillah, both work-wise and personally. Some of my friends got married. If you guys are following my vlogs, hopefully they will be up soon if they're not up already. I'm trying to make sure I do 3 videos per week, which means I don't over-upload videos even if they're ready with edit, because otherwise there are some weeks when I'm traveling and I don't want to land up like breaking the rhythm of it. But if you guys have subscribed to the channel, you guys are getting all the alerts and hopefully you're getting notifications too if you've hit the bell icon. The first thing I want to absolutely get out of the way is the one thing I can't pick up and hold over here. It's this new show I came across. It's called Conspiracies and I'm watching it on Netflix. It's really interesting. I've just finished episode 2, so I'm going to start episode 3 soon. I'm not watching it back to back and binge watching it like a lot of other shows I tend to do sometimes over weekends, and the only reason behind that is because it is sort of heavy. If you guys have been picking up on the shows that I talk about pretty often on my channel, it has more to do with light, funny or rom-com-y shows, because after a long day of work I don't like to go back to stuff that's really serious. Usually I'll end up watching stuff like that with Jerry very often, but this is one show I'm watching, and actually funnily Jerry is not watching, I don't know why, but it's a show where every episode is different from one another, and they're huge subjects that are sort of controversial in the world, and they give you both sides of the coin. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but for example, Hitler's death is what they talk about in the first episode. I don't want to make it sound boring, I promise you it's not. It's actually really interesting, but if you have a minute, just Google the show and you'll get an idea of what it's about. Okay, now moving on to 2, because now I want to pick up all these things and there's lots of things kept in front of me. So the most exciting thing I have over here, I mentioned to you that I'm attending a lot of weddings, and if you guys follow my Instagram, you know I have this huge set of flowers with this whole arrangement done over here. I came across this service called Flowers in Baskets, which is done by this girl called Meher. I've been giving her things to decorate or flowers and just commissioning her with different kind of work for a few months now, and I think this is the 5th or 6th thing she's making for me. She always does a fabulous job, and I have this here only because I'm going somewhere out tonight where I'm giving this to a friend of mine who just got married, and that's why it's here. And I was like, oh my god, I don't have to pull up pictures, I can just show you one of these pieces. She's done an amazing job. In case you guys ever want to get stuff done in Bombay, I will add her email ID and contact number and Instagram down below. This is not sponsored, before you guys ask me that. It's not. It's just that when I like things, I like talking about them, and when things are sponsored, I always mention it down below in the description section, so complete transparency. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is this Morphe continuous setting spray. Sorry, it's not a setting spray, it's a setting mist. I hope that you guys have seen my Morphe video. If you haven't, I will add the link to it down below and up here as well. It's the first time I tried a whole bunch of products, and this entire month I have been using this product like nobody's business. I'm wearing it right now actually. It sets my makeup really well. My makeup is still sort of matte but with a little dewy finish, and that's what I'm really digging about it. Okay, so if this video is live before this, I will add the link to it here and down below. But in case it's not, I'm sorry, but use it as a build up to when it does come live. What I have in my hand is new personal foundation. It's a mix of all my foundations. I basically got onto the bandwagon and worked on a video where I mixed up all my foundations. I'm wearing it right now, so I don't want to tell you whether I liked it or didn't like it. I'm just gonna add the link to the video. Hopefully it will be out soon if it's not out already. I make it a point for my monthly favorites to be the first thing that go live on a Monday, Wednesday or Friday, which are usually the days that I aim for. So fingers crossed, really hope it's live already and you can go check it out, so I won't talk much about it. Now the next thing I have in my hand is, it's looking untidy right now, but it's usually not. It's a donut. After owning 2 donuts for about 2 years, I just never landed up giving it a shot. I tried it once before actually, not never, but it didn't work out really well and I sort of dumped it at the back. And if you guys know and follow me actively, you know that I recently did a whole storage reorganizing thing, and I got this back to the fore thinking I will try this again, and I did. I shot a video just before this one, which is where I worked on my makeup and did my foundation and everything, and I'm happy with this. So this little tiny thing is definitely making it to my Febs list, because I have a feeling this might become like a new favorite look for me, like the Coco Kardashian one was for a bit in the middle. Okay, so many times I get DMs from you guys, which is what's prompted this next item here in my hand, where I'm wearing like a backless top or slightly low slung top, and you guys ask me what it is that I'm wearing inside in terms of lingerie. I'm usually probably wearing a nipple silicone pad. These are available everywhere. I will still go ahead and add links to whatever I can from here, whatever I can find from here down below. But these nipple pads are actually amazing if you're into low slung necklines. I'm a lot into open backs, or even if you're just wearing an outfit where you don't feel like wearing a bra but naturally you need something on your breasts. This is a great alternative. It's really nice because naturally you don't want like a little frontal scene happening there if you're outside. This is just a really great alternative. I'm actually considering doing a video on what lingerie to wear inside what. So pause your video right here and go ahead and comment below and tell me if you think I should do one of those, because that's a question I get asked a lot, but maybe it's just a few people. If there's enough of you, maybe I should go ahead and do like a video. So the second last item on my menu, what is this, food? Why did I say that? Okay, the second last item on my list is this iconic professional hair iron. I'm not opening it out because the bio is going to be so long, it's going to mess my roses up, like it'll just spill. It has temperature control. I'm really happy with it. I did tell you guys on social media recently that I was confused and didn't know what hair iron to buy, and I asked a bunch of people and so many of you did suggest Iconic, and then I spoke with a couple of friends from the industry who are into hair and they said yes, Iconic is amazing. I think I paid approximately, I want to say 3,800 or 4,200, like 200 up or down from 4,000. I'm kind of confused, but it works really well. I burnt my thighs the first time I used it because it sort of felt in fabric and I wasn't expecting it to be so smooth, and it was hot, and it was my fault because I was wearing like shorts and I was sitting, and when it slipped out of my hand, yeah, it burnt my thighs. Totally my fault. The marks are almost gone, alhamdulillah, touch wood. But it's a really good hair iron. I'm not going to give it minus points because of my mistake. So the last thing on my list is this gorgeous Dyson Supersonic hair dryer. The Supersonic has become one of my favorites. I'm not someone who blow dries my hair excessively, but it's a huge lifesaver to just have a product that will dry my hair out really efficiently, really quickly. And I think my favorite thing about it is that you can also get cool air really instantly. It's super light to use. It also comes with a diffuser if you're into sort of scrunching or curling your hair, apart from which it also has a styling head. If you guys want me to do a detailed YouTube video on this, sort of just dedicated to this, let me know down below in the comment section, because this product has definitely made it to my favorites list. And I'm not saying this because it's sort of pink and black in color, which are basically the colors of what when wear, but it's gorgeous. I'm not going to open it out right now. I'm saving that for sort of an Instagram post or a YouTube video, and I will, because I know if I open it out I'm going to sit and do like 100 things with it, but I will be sure to do a YouTube video for you dedicated to the product. If you guys want it, let me know down below in the comment section. I think that's all for now. Let's not make this video any longer. If you guys did like the video, go ahead and let me know. Don't forget to hit the like button, and of course, because it's a favorites video, go ahead and tell me which of my favorites was your favorite. See you guys in the next one. Mwah.